Get ready for the next battle.
Hey everyone, TooneySA here on my quest to defeat Caddy's Platinum Relic times, and we are on the final level of the base game levels. This is Cortex Vortex, and we have a time to beat of around 53 seconds. The Platinum Relic time, I believe, is 58 seconds, so Caddy brought the time down quite a good amount. I guess I'll be happy. Obviously, I like to beat Caddy by a full second, so that'd put me at 52 kind of seconds. But I want to try and go for even better than that. I'm going to try and get sub 50 on this level. I'm just so excited to be coming to the end of Wrath of Cortex as much as I've enjoyed it. So, you know, I'll be quite satisfied if that's sort of the time that we are looking at, really. You know, I might go for a faster time. I want to see how easy this level is. This is the final level, so I'm not expecting it to be a walk in the park. We're doing quite well at the moment. We got stuck on something. Oh, we were doing quite well. That was kind of bullshit. I got stuck on the rising pylon there. But after some reflection, I'll tell you why I'm looking forward to moving on to the other Crash games soon. It's because the bazooka trick, really. The bazooka trick kind of ruins the challenge a little bit, as well as having the opportunity to take the Aku Aku masks into a level. What the frick happened there, dude? We did the same thing last time and that didn't happen. But yeah, so because Caddy obviously doesn't do this stuff, it means that his times, apart from like Bonsai and a handful of other levels, his times have not been that difficult to really compete with. It's more so getting through the level itself. And, you know, that's not his fault or anything like that. And also, it's not my fault either. Like, a lot of people might say, okay, so why didn't you just, you know, play the game as intended, without the Aku Aku thing, without using the bazooka trick, yada, yada, yada. That would have made it more interesting in terms of beating Caddy's times, for sure. But on the other hand, it means that, like, the time that I get at the end would never be a time that I could be saying, oh, that's the best time I could have got in this stage, right? Because I would always have in the back of my mind, oh, if I had these two Aku Aku masks, or, oh, if I did the bazooka trick, I would always have in the back of my mind, I could be on a faster time here. Especially as, like, you know, a lot of the people that are involved in the Discord, whatnot, they all do this stuff. So, you know, they would have a really easy time beating the times that I've been setting forward as well. That pylon is brutal. It actually extends quite far. That's fine, because we get triple Aku right here as well. This is looking like a promising run. I don't remember how long this level goes on for, but I seem to remember the triple Aku section obviously being on the end. Oh, here it is. What are we on here? 48.71. Okay, we got sub 50 and we beat Caddy really quickly. What was that? That was attempt number 3. That did not take long to beat Caddy at all. Alright, well, 3 attempts. Yeah, okay. I'm really happy with how quickly we beat him. That was the last level, and we beat him that quickly. And again, it wasn't really about beating him quickly that's like, whoa. It's more like I beat the level quickly. I kind of guessed, again, just like the last level, I guessed if I could get to the end, I would probably beat Caddy first try. As usual, because we beat him so quickly, I think it makes sense to just do a few more runs, see if we can get an even better time. But yeah, I'm really, like, here's the thing, is, like, I'm really happy with that time already. There wasn't really a lot else that could have gone better that I can think of. Overall, pretty much everything went to plan. Like, that was a little, like, for example, that was a little bit slow, but you're going to have, like, some kind of hiccup like that every single run, pretty much. So you have to kind of just appreciate sometimes a good run. And here's the thing, that feels like a run that I just got where I believe in my heart it's actually going to be quite difficult for me to beat that time. Especially as we've just lost our friend Aku. Shit. Yeah, that's probably run over right now. I don't think we can afford that many mistakes. Yeah, because we would have had triple Akku right now, and that obviously makes a lot of things faster. Especially that right there. I could literally just like walk through all of those things. At least this level is short, so it's not that bad to actually speedrun this level. This is a really probably going to be quite a fun level to finish on, to be honest. It seems like where I happen to have put my save state at the beginning of the level, you know, in front of the bazooka trick as always, that it's in a pretty decent spot. So that was convenient. So it means that, like, all I have to do is load state, and I'm on for a pretty good cycle. So, yeah, I'm really happy. I mean, it's just by chance that my save state happens to be in a spot like that. It's not like it was planned or anything. I just got to the spot that looked like the furthest I could get and still hit the thing. Ooh, that was nearly terrible. And it just, yeah, it just happens to have been a pretty good spot. Oh, come up. Okay. So what's really fucked up is that it's not just the pylons that seem to have a hitbox. The laser itself actually has a hitbox that goes down, and it acts as like an invisible wall if you have triple Akku. I'm assuming if it's coming down without Akku, it hurts you, right? But because I have triple Akku, it's kind of counting like I'm running into an enemy or something, and so it's causing me to basically just run into nothing. That's kind of annoying, really. That probably would have been a very, very decent improvement. And a decent improvement at this stage is going to be like 2 seconds. That's going to be a decent improvement, because I feel like there's not all that much I could improve on that initial run. But just like, you know, the more I do the level, the more I'll start to, like, you know the nuances and the best time save. I mean, like, I got a really good bounce on that box, for example, in the last run, where I just happened to be going for something, landed on my ass, landed on the bouncy crate in just the perfect sync for the next movement, which is a shame, because the way that obviously triple spin works is that it keeps on spinning. So the odds of me getting that by chance again are quite slim. This is good. Very nice. Oh. At least, I can say one thing about this level. At least the hitboxes on that thing are quite generous. The hitboxes on the Zappy Doodah thing that's floating above your head there, it's quite a generous hitbox. Nice. Okay, we can get behind this run. This is probably not as good as the run I had just a minute ago, but it's an okay run. I think we hit that 2 crate at 32 seconds, so we have been here faster. But again, there's a lot of run to go that can still improve, especially if I can get the Zappy Doodah, what's it called? The electric fence part correct. If I can get that right, we're on for a good run. Nice, and we've managed to extend our triple Akku, which saves a fraction of time from slowing down from triple Akku to coming back to it. Come on, this has got to be an improvement. 45-10. Okay, we have just inadvertently set our target there. 45-10. If we can get sub 45, I will retire from this level. That's a pretty good time. It's probably not quite a world beater time. If I was to estimate, I'd say, like, you know, oh, that was terrible. I would say like 40 seconds if push came to shove would be a time that you could try and aim for on this level. But I am not push nor shove. That was a bit slow because I kept slipping on the platforms earlier. But again, there's a lot of level. There's a lot of level to make up that kind of shit. So let's see if we can. Not that time. You've got to be able to just go right through that guy to be on for a good run. If you're not able to go through that guy and he pushes you back once, you might as well restart. That's good. That was smooth. Sometimes double jumping like can actually be beneficial, and that's one of the few times that it is beneficial to our speed. There we go. And we made that cycle, which is great. That jump there scares the fuck out of me. Missed out on that. Whoops-a-doozy. 1876. Thought for a second there for sure that we would be going into the thing there, into the abyss. I love that. Crash has like a seizure when he does that. It's like the game obviously knows that you're not supposed to do what I just did, so it's really fighting against you. But that has killed us. I was about to say, man, I was like, oh, dude, like that skill there knocked me down to a 32 again. And 32 is a good time to be at that place, considering our best run so far has been a 33 at that place. Speed. Good drug. Oh, that's a shame. I'm not sure if beating our time is going to be doable without getting triple Aku every single time that we can, to be honest. But let's have a look. This triple Aku, it's not really about the speed boost in this level. It's more about getting through some of the obstacles a little bit faster. That was definitely terrible. We are now Aku-Akuless for sure. That was also not very smooth. Can we still make a 32? Probably not. 33. Oh, we're still on a 33. And a pretty low 33 at that. There might still be a chance. I just don't know how... Don't know how dead I'm going to be. We seem to have nailed that first... like 10 seconds of run, but 5 seconds on the clock. We seem to have nailed that time. Unfortunately, we've nailed it so hard that we are actually getting to that section a little bit too quickly. So yeah, if we might have to, if we get any better, we may have to consider delaying our run at the very beginning by like half a second to a second, so that I can make sure that the cycle is really good. With a good enough run, you barely get to this shield guy. See what I mean? You barely get to him on time. If you make a single mistake there, you just about miss out. Nice, 32. It's what we like to see. Oh, frick. Sigmund Frick, famous crash psychologist. What is that? Still on pace. Okay, yeah, that delayed start helped. We would, I think, unironically, I think me getting stuck on the 4th dimension there, like the dimension that comes out of the game, actually helped me keep on track. Shit. Waste of an Aku. Pretty awful obstacle to lose it on. Again, it's a little bit hard to judge, though, the... It's a little bit hard to judge the thing, though, the extremities of that floor. We're at 29, though. That's pretty damn fast. I think that's, like, faster than what we're usually at. Unfortunately, we have to waste a second there to jump on the TNT. And this, obviously... Oh, yeah, we should have just, like, you know, we'd have got triple Aku here regardless. We should have just, like, walked through the nitros there. That would have been the smart thing to do. Something we can do next time, at least. Yeah, we've missed out on 45 there. So it appears if I mess up with triple Aku, it's definitely worth restarting. Triple Aku is going to be what gets me sub 45. There's, like, no question about it in my mind at this point. That's unfortunate. There we go. I don't know why I wasn't doing that from the get-go. I have no idea why in my original runs I was trying to jump onto that. It's like obviously going to be slower. Right, remember there's hitboxes on these fucking things. Dang, we smashed our time. 42.70. We absolutely smashed our time. Okay, I think that now we understand how this level works a little better and we've got the cycle down. I genuinely believe I can get a sub 42 here. I genuinely believe that. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm saying it's going to be a good thing to target. It's a shame there aren't more levels like this in the game. This has been one of the more fun levels to tackle. $41.60. You better believe a small piece of me wants to go for sub 40, but been playing for an hour now. That was attempt number 64. my fingers are starting to hurt a little bit. Oh yeah, I think I've given that level more than a fair shake. I know for a fact if I sat down for another hour, I could definitely get that sub 40, but my hands are killing me. My head's killing me from the focus, but that was a really enjoyable level. But let me level with you.
2 hours later.
Yeah, it's cheap, but fuck it, it's funny. There we go. Just for the sake of safety, I think I might grab... There was an Aku crate I did deliberately ignore. Because I want to save a second or two, but I think I'm going to get it just to be safe. Thank you for the support. Oh my god, that was close. I didn't waste too much time actually looking at it. Okay, that's fine. Hit the TNT, don't worry about the 1 second. Here we go. Doesn't mean much, but it's there. At least it's a short level. Sweet. Fucking done and done.
If that level, I didn't have the access to double Akus on repeat from loading states, and I didn't know about the bazooka trick, that would be a really atrocious level to try and get the best time on. So I can only really say that thanks to the bazooka trick, having double Aku at the start, and being able to load state quickly, those 3 things made that level really enjoyable to get the best possible time on. If I was a console player though, I probably would have taken my first time and then left it at that, because it would have been such a hassle to trek through and get the masks again to retry that. And I guess that could be said for most of the levels in this game, to be honest. But yeah, it was nice to finish the main levels of the game with a bang. I really enjoyed that level. I had a lot of fun lowering my time on it. That's why I kept going. It wasn't because like in the past I was like, oh, this could do with a little bit more content, so I'm going to extend the video and go for more runs. This time I actually continued to improve my time because I actually wanted to improve my time. But yeah, that was great. That was fun. That was Cortex Vortex. And yeah, when we come back, we will be moving on to the bonus levels in this spinning platform here. Until then, join me for the final 5 levels. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you to my channel members. See you on the next video, everyone. Bye.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
We did it.